A serendipitous encounter in the rain. On a rainy afternoon, Emma, a young artist, sat in a cozy cafe, sketching in her notebook. The hum of the city outside was drowned by the gentle patter of raindrops against the window. She was lost in the world of her art, unaware that her life was about to change. A man, tall and with dark hair, entered the cafe. His name was Liam. He was a photographer who often sought solace in the quiet atmosphere of the cafe after long days spent capturing the city's chaotic beauty. As he ordered his coffee, his eyes wandered to the corner where Emma was seated, her sketchbook in front of her. He couldn't help but notice the way her brow furrowed as she sketched, lost in concentration. Something about her seemed familiar, yet he was sure they had never met. Their eyes met for a split second, a brief spark that left both of them feeling something they couldn't explain. Liam sat down at a nearby table, but his gaze often drifted toward her. Finally, after a few moments, he gathered the courage to approach her. "Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice your sketches. They're beautiful," he said, his voice soft yet confident. Emma looked up, surprised but flattered. "Thank you. I've been drawing since I was little. It's my escape," she replied, her voice warm and inviting. From that moment, they began talking. They shared their passion for creativity and how art, in all its forms, had shaped their lives. The conversation flowed easily, as though they had known each other forever. Over the next few weeks, Liam and Emma continued to meet, both professionally and personally. He would invite her to his photography exhibitions, where they'd discuss art and life over coffee. In return, Emma would show him her latest drawings, each piece telling a deeper story of her life. One evening, Liam invited Emma to a photography shoot. She was intrigued by the idea and agreed to join him. As she stood behind the camera watching him work, she began to see him in a different light. Not just the charming man she had met at the cafe, but someone who had a deep passion for capturing fleeting moments. "You have a way of seeing the world through a lens that I can't quite grasp," Emma said, observing him carefully as he clicked the shutter. Liam smiled, brushing a stray lock of hair from his forehead. "And you have a way of turning the world into art on a page. We're not so different, you and I." The connection between them deepened, but there were unspoken words hanging in the air. Both had been burned by love in the past, and though their bond was growing stronger, they were hesitant to admit what they truly felt. That night, as Liam dropped Emma off at her apartment, the moment lingered in the air. "I had a great time tonight," Emma said softly. "We should do it again soon." Liam nodded, his heart pounding. "I'd like that." Like, share, and subscribe for keeping in touch with next episode.